Good evening and welcome to our second installment of our Playwrights series, our fourth annual Playwright Festival. I am Reid Goodson, the artistic director here at the theater at the Imperial Center, and we are so excited to have you here in the audience and also joining with us online. This festival has many purposes. First and foremost, it's a way for anyone in the community and of course surrounding the area to have your voice heard. Submit your work, and it doesn't matter if you've been published before or you're a student and just trying your hand at playwriting for the first time. The goal of this festival is to have your work heard and to listen to it from the actors behind me perform it, and as a playwright to listen to see what works, what doesn't work, what needs some editing, what needs to be taken completely away, and what needs to be added to. That's the process of playwriting, and so that's what this festival aims to do. We have quite the variety of performance pieces this evening, and we're really excited to share those with you on this wonderful Friday. But first and foremost, before we get started with our festival featuring one acts, it's very important that we acknowledge that today is Veterans Day, and throughout this program we will be reading some poetry to acknowledge and thank all of our veterans. To get that started, Kim has our first piece.
Thank a Veterans Day poem. Today is the day we honor the noble and the brave, the men and women who dedicated their lives and the sacrifices they made. When America had an urgent need, they were the first to raise their hand. Without thinking twice about it, they were proud to make a stand. Some came back from war with battle scars, others in flag-draped coffins. Even though their flesh may have left, their spirits will never be forgotten. They unselfishly and knowingly put their lives on the line. So when you see a veteran, thank them. Because without them, freedom would have died.
Thank you, Kim. Our first piece this evening, Pose a Threat, is from Gabby Bentley, a sophomore at East Carolina University, who pulled her inspiration from a late-night Lifetime movie and being a self-proclaimed thriller and horror film fanatic.
Pippen, and I am playing Victoria.
I'm Keylea Nicole, and I'm playing Alyssa.
My name's Michael Travis Reid, and I'm playing Brad Benton.
I'm Marina McGrath, and I'm playing Cassie.
I'm Kimberly Patterson, I'm playing Jessie.
I'm Allison Baker, and I'm playing Jason.
I'm Azurae DuBose, and I'll be playing the reporter.
I'm Reid Goodson, and I'll be doing stage directions. Here we go. Pose a Threat, written by Gabby Bentley. The new girl arriving from Washington is new to California. Jessie Cantwell, 17, is with her mom, Victoria Cantwell, 30, in her Honda in front of Alyssa Rowe's house. Alyssa, 17, is Jessie's best friend from Washington, and it's Saturday. The front of the house has a large two-section gate, somewhat fancy. Jessie steps out of the car.
Okay, honey, we're having fun at Alyssa's house, but please make sure you complete your homework this time. I will be here to pick you up after work.
Okay.
Jessie walks towards the gates, and Jessie hates her mom has a night shift job. She wishes she could spend more time with her. She sighs and presses the button to a somewhat small mic box that lets Rose know who's at the front of the gate.
Hey, Liz, it's me.
Yo, who is this? Weirdos aren't welcome.
Okay. I'm Alyssa's friend, Jessie. Can you let me in, please?
Yeah, sure, new girl. So you're the one Alyssa told me about. Best friends for life?
The gates that were once closed now open to discover Alyssa's house that just happens to be bigger than Texas. Well, at least Jessie thought so.
Dude.
Jess, come on in. I can't believe you haven't been to my new house since school started.
School literally started yesterday.
Yeah, whatever. Come in, Jess. Let's go to my living room.
All right. But, who was the dude talking over your mic box?
Oh, that's Jason Hadley. Surprised you haven't met him yet.
Jason Henley, 18, the school jock. He is muscled for days and his hair is that natural brunette color that Alyssa finds attractive on guys. He's got girls on him 24/7.
No, I haven't had the pleasure. Hi, Jason.
What up, newbie?
Your girlfriend here is a newbie, too.
Okay, you two. Come in, Jess.
Oh, these are the cutest decorations. I need to get my parents to start decorating, too, but my dad says that we have to wait till, like, the middle of October or else we're rushing fall. Cassie and I think he's crazy.
My mom puts these up midsummer. She's a little crazy when it comes to decorating. A change in the pace of decorating might be nice, actually.
Let's trade moms then.
Okay, so let's get a jump on homework. Don't want you getting in trouble with your mom again.
God, don't I know it? You want to start with math?
Yeah, for sure. Need to get this stupid fraction unit over with, so I'm trying to bear through it.
But I love math. Fractions are my favorite.
What a nerd. Jason, want to finish your math homework with us?
Yeah, sure.
What kind of math do you have, weirdo?
Hard math, cutie.
Okay, Jason, don't you want to sit beside me?
Nah, I'm just trying to get to know Jessie.
Oh, okay.
Well, you think I like him? That is awkward.
Jessie, Alyssa, and Jason finished all their math homework.
We're finally done. Thank God, because I've done enough work for the day. Hey, Jess, you want to watch your favorite show in the whole world? For the love of reality stars, it comes on tonight.
OMG, I almost forgot. Yes, of course. Who doesn't want to see that dreamy Brad Pippen?
I swear, Jess, you and your boys. You never shut up about all the cute ones in school either.
Well, turn it on then.
Okay, come on.
Wait, can I watch too?
Of course.
Sweet.
Okay, Alyssa goes to the TV, grabs the remote, and presses the on button. The screen immediately pops to For the Love of Reality Stars in a romantic light. The kids sit down and get comfy. Jessie is on the smaller couch, while Jason plops next to Alyssa. Jessie sits next to the smaller chair next to the couch. The show starts with Brad Benton appearing on the screen.
I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. Can you please pause for a sec, Jess?
Yeah, sure. You okay?
Yeah, just need to use the restroom.
Alyssa gets up to go to the restroom, and then Jason makes a move on Jessie, but once realizes Alyssa is out of sight.
Hey, Jason, what are you doing? I mean, you're dating my best friend.
That's funny. I was dating her until I saw you. Your actual drop-dead gorgeous love.
Yeah. You're really cute and all, but I don't think this is a good idea. Alyssa really likes you, and like I couldn't do that to her.
Nah, don't worry about it. Y'all are best friends. I'm sure she'll understand.
And Alyssa comes back.
Okay, let's get started.
The show starts and continues where they left off with Brad Benton. He's in a suit with his hair done up nice, and he looks so handsome.
Oh, the love of my life. I wish I was an option for him to marry.
Oh my God, just everything. I wouldn't mind if Brad ran me over with his car.
Okay, chill. That's weird. Hey, Liz, can I talk to you for a minute? So, Jessie, I was wondering if maybe sometime you would want to go on a date with me?
Just have him, Jess. You both seem happy.
Wait, seriously?
I see the way you look at him. It's fine.
Dude, I'm not that into him.
That's not really what it looks like to me.
Love to!
Ding dong!
Okay, lovebirds. Jess has to get home. Her mama's here.
Jessie says goodnight to Alyssa and Jason gives Jessie a kiss on the cheek.
Bye, lover boy.
In the interior of Victoria's car.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, darling, how was Alyssa's? And did you do your homework?
Yes, Mom. It was fun, lots of fun. Even met this new kid, Jason.
Oh, new guy, huh?
Yeah.
Jessie and her mom head home in the Honda that dropped her off. They get home and Jess immediately heads upstairs.
Hey, sis.
Hey, Cass. Go to bed, silly. Night.
Cassie smiles and goes back to her room. Now, in the interior of the Kentwell's house.
Night, Mom.
Night, sweetie.
Interior of Jason's house.
You coming to the party tomorrow? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna bring a couple of people too.
Jason calls Alyssa and gives her party info. Alyssa then calls Jessie. Back to the Kentwell's house.
Hey, Liz, what's up?
So, Jason just called me and said that he was invited to a Hollywood party tomorrow for adults. He said he could sneak us in. I'm picking you up at 5 p.m.
Okay, I'm down to see you tomorrow.
The next day, Jessie wakes up and realizes she slept in really late.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Ooh, she jumps out of the bed and her feet hit the floor running. She picks up her outfit for the party. Oh, she's wearing a tight-fitted, black, glittery cow neck dress. She does her hair with smoky-eyed makeup. And Alyssa, she's beeping the horn.
Bye, Mom. Gonna be late.
You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
They head to the party and spot Jason at the front door.
You look stunning.
That's Brad Benton. Most definitely.
No way. Oh my God. Go. I'll distract Jason.
Hey. You look like you could use someone to talk to.
Oh, no, I came here with some friends.
Oh, okay. Well, want to get out of here?
Yeah, I would like that.
Jessie leaves without telling Alyssa.
To be honest, I was not looking for a girl tonight.
Guess that comes with the celeb status.
Ah, you are a fan.
Big fan. Me and my friend.
Cool. So, you want to come to my house?
Honestly, I don't feel great. Could you take me home?
Yeah, sure.
Bye, Brad. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Here's my number.
Oh my God.
Jessie goes inside and falls asleep on her couch. But later that night, Brad sneaks up to her window and just stares at her. The next day, Jessie wakes up, gets dressed, and heads to school. Interior of the hallway high.
Jess, over here. Hey.
Hey, Jay.
The bell rings.
Well, gotta catch you later.
School day ends and the teens are all running out of the building. Jessie walks out and sees Alyssa.
Hey, Liz.
Hey. Walking home today?
Yeah, Mom has to work late again. I have to pick up Cassie from the lower L. Wanna come?
Yeah, sure.
The girls walk over to the Holloway Lower Elementary.
Jessie!
Hey, Cass. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
And they all walk home. Jessie feels someone watching her as they arrive into the cul-de-sac of their house. Now into the interior of the Kentwell's house.
Kind of sad there's no For the Love of Reality stars tonight.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, please tell me you aren't so interested anymore because you're talking to Mr. Benton.
IDK. I've just been getting weird vibes ever since I've been with him.
Yeah. You have also yet to tell Jason.
I know.
Well, I'm gone. Mom is making spaghetti.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
One day, 3 weeks later.
Hey.
I'm still mad. Where the hell did you go that day?
I know we had a girls' day planned last week, but I went with Brad. I regret it because I feel he is stalking me and think he's obsessed. Ever since I met him at that party. Last week, I got a bouquet of roses with a note that said, You are an angel. Please be mine. Yours be. Later that day, he sent me an engagement ring. I have felt a presence following me. I mean, it's like this past couple of days as well. He's been sending weird things. Maybe I should tell him I don't like him. It's like he's moving too fast. I mean, it's only been a month.
Wow, okay, come in.
Where's Jason?
Oh, he left like 2 weeks ago. He said he's done with you. You know I'm bad with secrets. I had to tell him what was going on.
I guess I can't blame him.
Knock on the door.
I'll get it.
Is Jessie here?
Why? And how did you find my house?
Okay, I know she's here. Move out of the way, slut.
Oh,
Brad finds Jessie sitting on the couch.
Did you get my little gifts?
yeah, it's weird. I don't want to be with you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't think you heard me. I love you. You aren't like all of those girls on the show, so you are mine, and that's final.
No!
Brad grabs her by the arms and slings her around.
If I can't have you, then no one can.
Brad pulls out a knife and stabs Jessie in the stomach. Scurries to the door.
Jessie! Oh my God! Shit!
Screaming and crying, she calls 911. The police arrive and take Jessie to the hospital. 1 year later.
So that's the story. They never found out that son of a bitch, but always threatened that if I did, there would be more loss to him than he caused me.
Thank you, Miss Rose. And what about Miss Kentwell's boyfriend, Jason?
He left her when he found out that she saw Brad and was hanging out with him. He never told me where he was going. He just left my house and I haven't seen him since the day Jessie died.
Alyssa leaves the studio and later, after that school year, moves back to Washington. Jason was never seen again, but it was rumored that he married into a royal family. And well, for Brad, well, it's been 5 years now, and they have yet to find his whereabouts. Our next piece is talking about the women's right to vote. Entitled, Chinese Girl Won't Vote, Trailblazer Mabel Lee by Jinna Kim, a one-act play. Now, initially trained in classical music, Jinna Kim is Korean-American multidisciplinary artist, playwright, and filmmaker based in North Carolina. In addition to being a SAG-eligible actress with a commercial that won a 2022 Emmy Award, Jinna continues to write, produce short films, and create interdisciplinary projects that highlight diverse perspectives while sneaking in educational and unique cultural content in delightful ways. Her first short film, originally a play, about suffragist Mabel Lee titled Chinese Girl Won't Vote, which we'll hear today, is now part of the Digital Public Library of America. Jinna previously worked at the Museum of Modern Art and the Public Theater in New York City. Hi, I'm Reid Goodson, and I'll be reading the narrator.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Patterson, and I will be reading Dr. Lee.
Dr. Mabel Ping Han Lee was born in China in 1896 and immigrated to the United States with her parents when she was a child. Even as a teenager, Mabel could see the injustice in the world around her. She spoke passionately about sexism and racial prejudice against Chinese people, and she believed education was vital to women's rights and to the strength of the nation.
Chinese women have been thought of as non-entities politically. Education and learning traditionally have been deemed unnecessary for their duties as wives and mothers. Only recently, schools have been established for women and girls. What better proof can you have of change in the attitude of leaders toward their women than the presence of Chinese girls like me in America?
Mabel always used her voice to advocate for what she believed in, and she and her parents believed in the right for women to vote. As a teenager, Mabel was already a well-known figure in the New York suffrage movement, so much that she was invited to ride in the honor guard at the front of the giant parade in New York City. The year was 1912, and Mabel sat proudly on horseback riding down Fifth Avenue advocating for women's rights, waving to huge crowds. Newspapers across America reported on her participation and printed her picture.
We all believe in the idea of democracy. Women's suffrage is the application of democracy to women. The fundamental principle of democracy is equality of opportunity. I cannot too strongly impress the importance of suffrage for the requirement of women to be worthy citizens and contribute their share to the steady progress of our country towards prosperity and national greatness. The neglect and indifference to women's welfare in the past must be remedied. Prejudice must be removed and a healthy public sentiment created to support the progressive movement. To us girls especially, we are among the first to emerge. We'll follow the duties of pioneers, and if we do our share, ours will be the honor and the glory. For no nation can ever make real and lasting progress in civilization unless its women are following close to its men, if not actually abreast with them. It is a fact that no matter where we go, we cannot escape hearing about women's suffrage. Now it is our turn. What we are going to do in answer to the call of duty, I ask for all girls to open the door to the treasury of knowledge, the same opportunities for physical development as boys, and the same rights of participation in all human activities of which they are individually capable.
Finally, in 1920, after decades of organizing and mobilizing, the suffragists finally saw the passage of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. The 19th Amendment reads, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex." Women could finally vote. However, as impactful as the 19th Amendment was, a large number of women in America were still disenfranchised. Impoverished women and women of color were subject to poll taxes, literary tests, and other limitations. Many immigrant women were denied access to the polls to restrictive citizenship laws. For example, even after fighting so hard for women's suffrage, Chinese women, including Mabel Lee, could not vote until 1943. This was because of the Chinese Exclusion Act, a federal law that was put in place in 1882 before she was born. The Chinese Exclusion Act limited Chinese immigration and prevented Chinese immigrants from becoming citizens. Throughout her teens and college years, Mabel Lee was an outspoken suffragist leader despite knowing that her status as a Chinese immigrant would prevent her from voting even when American women were granted that right.
The fundamental principle of democracy is equality of opportunity.
After graduating from Barnard College, Mabel Lee received a master's degree from Columbia Teachers College and continued her studies at Columbia University. In 1921, she became the first Chinese woman in the United States to earn a PhD in economics. After her father died in 1942, she took over his role as director of the First Chinese Baptist Church of New York City. She later founded a community center offering vocational English classes, a health clinic, and a kindergarten. Dr. Mabel Ping Ha Lee never married and devoted her life to the Chinese American community of the United States. She passed away in 1966, leaving a legacy of activism and service. In recognition of her life and advocacy on behalf of women and Chinese immigrants in the United States, the U.S. Postal U.S. Post Office around the corner from the First Chinese Baptist Church was renamed the Mabel Lee Memorial Post Office in 2018. At the dedication ceremony, Representative Nyada Bakwas remarked that at the time when women were widely expected to spend a life in the home, Lee shattered one glass ceiling after another. From speaking out in the classroom to organizing Chinese American women to secure the right to vote, Lee's bold vision for Chinatown is very much alive in the community today.
Veterans Day by Cheryl Dyson. On Veterans Day, we honor all who answered to a service call. Soldiers young and soldiers old fought for freedom, brave and bold. Some have lived while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We're proud of all the soldiers who kept thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us and all our rights. They fought through many days and nights. And though we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same.
Our third piece this evening comes from Riley Yates, a senior at East Carolina University, and who is a lover of Shakespeare and strong female characters. Her work, Ladies Not Waiting, hopes to inspire us all to tell our own stories. No matter if you think your story is already predetermined.
Dana Pippen and Albie Rosalind.
Marina McGrath, stage manager.
Kimberly Patterson, Juliet.
Allison Baker, Ophelia.
Azurae DuBose, Beatrice.
Robert Reid Goodson, stage directions. Ladies Not Waiting. Lights up on Shakespeare's green room. There is a couch, a couple of chairs, and a coffee table. Scripts and scenes are around the floor and table. We see Juliet practicing her balcony speech. She has her script in her hand.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father. Deny thy father. Deny. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou? Romeo, Romeo, deny thy father. Deny. What?
Oh, sorry, it's just, fathers. Men will never deny their fathers. Fathers are like the most important thing to a guy.
I am not having this discussion with you again.
I'm just saying, maybe if Romeo had stood up to his dad, you wouldn't have ended up dead.
At least we died together.
I still can't believe he had no idea. Oh my God, how could he not know it was you?
That coming from you. How could you not know that Benny loved you? I mean, come on, the banter.
Do they seem happy to you?
They look so cheerful.
I haven't seen them here before.
I don't recognize them.
Can we help you with something?
Why are you so happy?
Excuse me?
Why are you so happy?
What are your names?
Ophelia.
Juliet?
They're from tragedies.
Oh, right. Well, whenever we pass through here, you're always in your stories. Des is usually the one who's waiting. Well, not anymore.
Hold on a second. You never answered my question. Why are you so happy? Why aren't you in your room rehearsing? Why are you joking about your men?
Because they're idiots. I thought you loved them?
Oh, we do, with all our hearts. They're still idiots.
I would never call my Hamlet an idiot.
Why not? He saw his father's ghost and let it convince him to not only kill his uncle, but also your father.
Well, yes, but... And your man didn't even think to send for you when he was banished. I mean, couldn't you have just gone with him? Don't even get me started on the age difference.
Well, if your men are idiots just like ours, then why are you laughing and joking about it? Should you be just like us?
We're not going to let their idiocy spoil our fun. Besides, while they're being them, we get to control our story. Look, Orlando loves me, but didn't know how to win me, so I told him.
And I made Benedict convince me of his love by killing his best friend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Look, if you want to be joking and laughing like us, you need to take some control back in your lives.
Who said we wanted that?
Fine then. We'll be on our way. No, wait. They look so happy. I want to be happy. Hamlet killed your father. Doesn't that make you mad? Mad? Yeah, mad. It makes me sad. No, not sad. Mad. Pretend Hamlet is that tree over there. Why would you kill my father? Your turn.
Why would you...
No. Do it the way I did.
Why would you...
Ophelia? Why would you kill my father? Oh my God, that felt so good.
How is this supposed to help us? I mean, our stories are already written, right?
Are you happy with your story?
What?
Are you happy with your story?
Wow. No one's ever asked me that. No, I am not happy. I don't want to go to a nunnery. Who wants to go to a nunnery? I am not a nun. I have never wanted to be a nun. Do you know who goes to a nunnery? A nun! I am not a nun!
Okay, Ophelia does not like nuns. Noted.
Well, it's not the same with me and Romeo. I mean, he didn't kill my father.
He did kill your cousin.
Only after Tybalt killed his best friend and tried to kill him. I love Romeo and he loves me.
Honey, I know you love Romeo, and that's okay and great. But do you really know anything about him? Trick and Benny were friends before they got together. I tricked Orlando into thinking I was a guy and got to know him before we got together. All I was saying is...
Don't do that! Don't treat me like a child!
Juliet?
No! You don't get to come here with your happy endings and tell us that our stories are all our faults.
That's not what we're saying.
Yes, it is. That is exactly what you just said. Why are you so intent on helping us anyway?
Because we can see how unequal our stories are. We have so much more freedom that you don't have.
Maybe Ophelia believes that, but I love my story, and there is nothing I would do differently.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The sleeping potion? Taking poison?
Okay, fine. So there are some small improvements that can be made. At least I never dressed up like a man and tricked someone into confessing their love for me.
It was funny, and I have no regrets. Can the two of you truly say the same?
Ophelia! There you are! You missed your cue! You have to get on stage so you can do your scene with Hamlet. No! What? No! No! You can't keep doing this to your characters! Who's gonna come to the shows that are missing characters? First Ophelia has no Demona. Now Hamlet has no Ophelia. What's next? That felt so good. I am done being the get thee to a nunnery girl. I want to be a...
What?
What? A botanist. I love plants. They don't kill anyone unless they're poisonous. And then you just leave alone.
Good for you. Get thee to a nursery.
Thank you so much. You have truly opened my eyes. I'm gonna start my own shop. And what about you? The stage manager is gonna come back for you any minute.
I love Romeo.
We know that, and we believe you, but do you know yourself? Do you have likes and dislikes? Ophelia likes plants. Who knew? What do you like?
I don't know.
Then let's figure it out. Here, try to draw something.
What?
Draw something.
so maybe not drawing. How about jogging? Plenty of people like jogging.
This is not making me happy.
Dancing! Everyone loves dancing. Hit it!
Suddenly, Dancing Queen by ABBA starts playing over the speakers. Rosalind and Beatrice dance for a few minutes, trying to coax Juliet into dancing.
Stop!
The music immediately turns off.
This is not working. I love Romeo. I want Romeo. He's out there waiting for me while we do this. What is he going to think when I don't come out on stage to join him?
If Romeo truly loves you, if he's truly worth it, he'll wait. He will give you the time and space to figure all this out. Knowing yourself is important to me.
But you understand. If I don't marry Romeo, then I marry Paris. Either way, my life doesn't belong to me. It's just the way it was written.
Juliet, that's just an excuse. You don't live your life for other people. You live it for yourself. You can live it with other people, but your life is for you.
It's hard, but ultimately it's what's going to lead to your happiness. Not your family, not Romeo, and not an audience. You.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Wherefore? What? God, this is so
The
stupid.
stage manager enters.
Well, aren't you going to yell at me? Aren't you going to complain about another female tragedy lead, turn to the dark comedic side? My story is already written. My life is what it is.
Is it?
Juliet looks at her script. Juliet stands up slowly, smiles at the audience, and throws her script into the air. Blackout. Our last piece of the evening is a personal project that I want to take a moment to talk about. I had the privilege of teaching in Asheville at A.C. Reynolds High School for 6 years. And while I was there, my proficient class wrote many one-act plays that we took to North Carolina Theater Conference One-Act Play Festival. However, in January of 2016, we were all set to perform this Reader's Theater piece in a festival just like we're doing here, and it snowed. Then, when we finally got back to school, it was time for exams. And so my students, Lauren Walters, Baley Johnson, Kara Arroyo, Sammi Fox, Hannah Frost, and Kaylee Quick, never got their day to hear their script read out loud because we started right into rehearsals with Hello Dolly. So this last piece, 7 Days of Omn, may be a little bit late, but they're finally getting their words read on the stage.
Pippen playing Adam.
Keylea Nicole playing Omn.
Michael Travis Reid playing Clarence.
Marina McGrath playing Mary.
Allison Baker playing Connie.
And Robert Reid Goodson, known to my students as Mr. G, as your stage directions. Here we go. 7 Days of Omn. Lights up. The play takes place in a coffee house. Omn, with a newspaper covering his face, enters. Connie, Mary, and Clarence at the table center. They are mad because no one is taking their order. Adam is gazing out at a girl walking back and forth through the front window, facing the audience. The audience never sees the girl.
Why is nobody taking my order? I have places to be.
We're going to be here forever. No, we don't have places to be.
Clarence, turn that thing down. You never stop playing. Take it from a 10 to a 2, dear. Anyways, so I said,
Oh, look, there he is.
How many more days is it going to be like this? How many more days will she not notice me? Every day I see her walk by. That's it. Walk by. That's the problem. I can't work up the courage to talk to her. Every time I try, I get all choked up and I can't speak.
Hello, hun? Yes, you. Well, don't you know my order by now? No? Well, then take note this time. Here's a pen and paper. I would like a double shot, triple pump mocha with 3 inches of foam made with skim milk. Actually, soy. I'm dieting. Heated to an even 207 degrees. Oh, and don't forget my special creamer for my diet.
Okay. And for you?
Just a large coffee, please, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Just give me a few minutes.
Don't forget about my big boy Clarence here. Clarence Pumpkin, tell the fellow what you want.
Mom, chill. I'm 37. I know how to order, gosh. Can I have a small hot chocolate with extra fluffy whipped cream?
What do you say?
Please.
Okay.
Where do you want to sit?
How about that table over by that nice young man? Hello, darling. How are you?
Looks up and glares at the trio, not responding, and grunts. He goes back to reading his newspaper.
Okay.
Kind of freaky, right?
Just a little edgy. Okay, anyways, you have got to hear about the day I've had. I was walking down Washington Way, and those 2 ladies were wearing fake alligator purses. Did you not hear me? Fake! Where are those coffees?
There you go.
Thank you, dear. So anyways, I looked at the ladies, and they looked at me. And I looked right back at them, and I said, oh. And they looked at me like I was crazy. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow. Uh-huh. It really is something.
Mom! Can we please just go already?
No, let Mary and Mommy talk about their day.
Whatever.
Here, baby, plug in your DS and play away.
Can I please have some money to go get a snack?
Remember, you're in a low-sugar diet. Maybe aim for something on the healthier side.
Walks over to the counter to Adam and begins to gaze at the display window containing colorful sweets.
Hello?
Oh, hey there, little buddy. What was your name again?
Oh, it's Clarence.
Hello, Clarence. Would you like something? I can get you something if you want.
I just want some cake.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Of course. What kind? We have carrot and chocolate.
Oh, definitely chocolate.
Remember low sugar, sweetie. Otherwise, we'll have to send you to fat camp again.
Good choice. And don't worry about her. You look fine.
Are you hitting on me? Because me and my girlfriend XO Lover 26_Pooh Bear are getting very serious, and she wouldn't like to hear about this.
Adam hands him the slice very awkwardly, and Clarence seems to be proud of himself as he walks to the table with a notable confidence.
Honey, that doesn't look low sugar to...
Yes, Connie, it is. See, there's no sugar on that cake.
Oh, yeah, I don't see any. Good job, Clarence.
There she goes again, walking out until I see her again on 9:37 Wednesday morning.
Is it just me, or is everyone here stalkers?
Day 2. Clean the counter, trying to open the store.
Tuesdays always suck because she is never here. Ugh, I have 21 minutes of silence before the crazy lady and her weird son comes in. Oh, there's that sketchy guy who only comes in for the free Wi-Fi, even though he has never carried a computer. Weird. I guess I have to open the door for him, but I really don't want to. Maybe if he ordered coffee. Would you like anything today, sir? Okay, what's your name? Gosh, order something for once.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, where's your friend?
Oh, Connie? Yeah, I told her I would meet her so I can have some peace and quiet, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, I understand. She's a bit loud.
I just hope she gets here, okay? I usually drive her everywhere because she can't drive herself.
Oh, when does Clarence get his license?
What? He's 37. He got his license forever ago. He's too afraid to drive.
Excuse me? How old is he?
37.
Wow.
Yeah. Can I order my coffee now?
Oh yes, sorry. Large black with a spoon of sugar?
Yes. And to spice up my quiet morning, how about a blueberry muffin?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Hello, dear, I made it.
Good. I'm sorry to worry.
Would you like the muffin for here or to go?
To go, please.
Okay, one muffin to go. Anything else?
Well, maybe I'll have
She
it.
won't have anything else, thank you.
But what if I wanted something?
You can't afford to waste any more time here, Mary. You have so much to do.
Well, I suppose.
I'll go grab a table.
You do that, dear.
Okay, I'll assume you want our usual spot?
At this time, the coffee shop should seem noticeably empty and deserted as they approach the center table.
I'm here. Hello.
Hi, dear. Sit down and I'll go get you something. What do you want? Hot chocolate? Maybe a latte for a growing young man?
Wouldn't that be counterproductive?
What do you mean?
Mom, if I'm ever going to be on the front page of Game Informer, I have to watch my caffeine intake. I'm going to be 6 feet tall, just like Dad.
Yes, baby. I'll make it decaf. You know I love you so much, right?
What's up, Mom? What's wrong?
Nothing, baby boy. Just Mommy getting a little sentimental about her bubby growing up.
Mom, we have been over this. I am growing up, but so are you. Change is hard. I'm always thankful for you and my acupuncturist.
I know, Pumpkin, I know.
Everything okay?
Of course, dear, of course.
Did you tell him? Oh, Connie, you told him.
Told me what?
Nothing.
What?
Well, let's see.
Just say it, Mom. We're all chilling. You're killing the vibe, babe.
Clarence Porchetta Gertrude.
Tone down the negative vibe. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto recently.
We'll talk about this later.
Whatever, Mom.
Well, who wants to go to Dress Barn?
We can go by GameStop.
Fine. I need a second controller for my Xbox anyway.
As if. I doubt you have anyone to play with you. Talk about single player mode. Yikes.
They all glare at the table and walk on, Clarence pretending he didn't hear the roast happening next to him.
That was a little harsh, don't you think?
I speak for the trees.
What?
It's Dr. Seuss, you dumb shit.
Well, I know that.
Uncultured humans.
Who even are you? You're human too. How about you lay off the hate for 5 minutes and make your way to the door? That kid didn't deserve that. You should think before you talk. And maybe quote someone who you actually can relate to.
Hey, it's for horses.
Just get out. Seriously, what goes through your mind?
Slumps down in a chair and rolls his eyes before trying to cast a spell on Adam and walking out. Day 3. Adam enters first and looks around the empty room. He grabs a cloth from his uniform and starts to wipe down the tables for the day. Looks at the clock, then back at the door, appears uneasy as he repeats this cycle.
Come on, man. Just walk out and talk to her. She's just a girl. A really pretty girl. One that smells good and flips her hair when she walks and doesn't even know my name. Why, hello, madam. How are you today? Why, yes, I did buy the stocks. Oh, my, yes. Why, yes, indeed. 3 million a day. Oh, posh, it's really nothing. Oh, you like my apron? Why, yes, it's a designer. Very designer. I say probably 3. 3 what? Oh, you know, the time I'll pick you up for our first date. No, don't thank me. Thank you. Now go along, I'm very busy, you know. Yeah, that's me busy. Wiping down tables for customers who don't even say thank you.
Ugh.
Great, you're back.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Stop playing games. What is it?
Sorry!
Oh, well, I'm not the one to say sorry to.
Hey,
It's Adam. Come on, doesn't anyone know who I am?
No, I know your name. I just wasn't sure how to put this.
Put what?
Well, that remark for that dude really got to me. I was, just wondering if you maybe wanted to, well, you know, hang out.
Sure.
I mean, you don't have to. Wait, did you say yes? Really? Are you serious?
I would love to.
Great! Does my mom need to call your mom, or should we be low-key and just chill here?
I think it'll be okay with my mom.
Great. Well, I saw you looking at that chick outside.
She isn't a chick, she's a real lady.
Have you talked to her at all?
Well, no, not exactly. It's difficult.
Okay.
That was weird.
What did I tell you?
It's already 9:30. The rest of the morning game should be here by now. Maybe they overslept.
Talk about traffic.
I was the one driving and weaving through a bunch of minivans for half an hour.
There's my baby boy. When you said you were coming separately, Mommy got a little worried.
Yeah, whatever.
Why the toot, Buttercup?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, Mary, he knows. You were right. My baby knows he isn't my baby.
Wait, what?
I was gonna tell you on your 40th birthday.
Connie, wait.
The secret's out. I'm a failure. How can I keep it from you for all these years?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, honey. Your father and I adopted you from Poland when you were just a little baby.
How could you keep this from me?
To be completely honest, I was hoping you'd never find out.
I should go.
Wait, baby.
Don't call me that, Mom. Connie.
Wait! You are my baby boy, please!
Connie, I think it's best if you let him go.
I didn't mean to hurt him. I'm just trying to protect my baby.
I know, dear, I know.
They both exit and walk out.
Man, poor kid. I can't even imagine. I guess he really does need a friend right now.
I found out I was adopted when I was 4.5.
Do you have any chill?
No.
Whatever, dude.
Day 4. Adam, wiping down the table, sees Clarence walks in, put down rag, and stands uncertainly.
How's it going, bud?
I guess you heard what happened.
I may have ever heard something.
I can't believe she kept this from me. I feel like my whole life has been a lie.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how you're feeling.
I can.
Shut up!
It's just, I've always felt like I didn't belong. I mean, I know I'm a little socially awkward, and yeah, I don't know my place in this world, but I really thought the one person I could count on wouldn't hide something like this from me.
Man.
The weirdest thing is, I'm not even that surprised. I've always felt a strong connection to Asian culture. I mean, I love their food.
What do you mean?
I've always felt like a cultured man in a sea of white bread.
You know.
I mean, I've always felt a real connection to the Polish exchange student in my 4th grade class. I wonder if she still goes to school in America. I should call her.
Maybe you should talk to your mom about it.
I moved out. I left that part of my life now, and it's on to a new chapter. I already ordered the Polish Rosetta Stone, 3 to 5 business days, and I'm out of here.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, my fake mom has a lot of issues she needs to work through before I even try to claim any relationship again. She already has a drinking problem, as I'm sure you've been told.
Mary might have mentioned something about it, but hey, no judgment here, man.
It's gotten to the point where she can't function without it. It's scary. I keep trying to remember a time when she was sober, and I can't remember a single memory.
Have you tried talking to her about it?
No, she doesn't listen.
Well, you know, if you ever need to talk, I'm pretty much always here.
I have noticed that. Does it have something to do with that girl you're always looking at?
It helps the hours go by, if that's what you mean.
Good God. Can we pull up a camera? We have a major moosh fest over here.
Chill, dude. What's wrong with you? Can't you guys just talk about their issues in peace?
Just ignore him. He's a bitter, lonely granola.
You want a coffee, man?
Sure. A coffee sounds great. Can I have some milk?
Sure thing, bud.
Call me Clarence. I think I'm done with the epithets for a while.
You got it, Clarence.
Day 5. Adam, wiping off the table, looks at the clock, then looks at the door, is obviously anxious.
Have you seen my baby boy, Clarence?
Clarence? Who's Clarence?
Clarence, have you seen my little son, Clarence?
I'm just kidding, you know. A joke? Never mind. He's sitting right over there.
Thank you.
Connie walks over to Clarence where she finds him sitting already with a coffee in hand.
Clarence, where did you get that? Who bought that for you? Didn't I tell you never to take food from strangers?
No, Mom, it's fine, really. I bought it myself.
You what?
I'm sorry, it was just... I wasn't sure when you were getting here, and I didn't want to wait to get a coffee. It's just...
What is it, baby?
Mom, I've known I've always been your baby, and I always will be, but it's time, you know, that I'm not a child anymore. I've matured over the years, and I hate to say it, but I'm becoming more independent.
I never knew that you were so grown up.
All these years, and I've been trying to hide the fact that I've grown up because I thought it made you happy to have someone to take care of. It was all for you, Mom.
Oh, my big, strong man, Clarence!
This doesn't make what you did to me okay.
I had almost forgotten.
I just felt like all these years that you were dealing with me that I owed it to you.
You know, Clarence, dear, I really am so sorry. I could never, ever want to hurt you in any way, and I feel so terrible about keeping things from you.
Things?
Enter Mary.
Hello, you all. How are we today? I'll take my usual.
Yep.
What's going on? Someone loses Game Boy?
Actually, it's much more serious than that. Clarence just told me that he's independent.
Really? I mean, of course he is. He was just waiting for the right time to tell you. Just like you had to find the right time to tell him things.
Oh, okay. What is going on? Is there more that I'm missing out on? Seriously, I need to know.
I guess, since I know you're grown up enough to understand, I have a problem.
With what?
Drinking.
I know, Mom. I just need some air.
Clarence exits. Connie and Mary sit in silence. Mary tries to give looks of comfort to and reassurance to Connie.
Not to interrupt, but your order is up.
Thank you.
Day 6. Adam is cleaning the counter and Mary and Connie are seated and chatting quietly in their usual area. And Ohm, of course, is in his corner.
Enter.
I haven't seen you since yesterday, darling, when you left to go get some air.
I know, I'm sorry. That was irresponsible of me, but it gave me some time to think.
It did.
Yes, I've sorted out some things and I figured out what's really important to me.
You did?
Yes. I figured out what's important to me is family, no matter if it's by blood or love. You're my family, Mom. You are only trying to do what's best for me. And you have to love and care for your family, even if they aren't perfect. Don't think that I'm okay with anything that has happened, but I think I'm ready to move past it, like an adult.
How did I get so lucky to have a son like you?
I always knew you were special, Clarence.
The chatters heard among a group of good words, but not long before they are seen exiting together, Connie and Clarence, hand in hand.
It's about time.
What?
Nothing. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.
We're closed tomorrow. This place gets more confusing every day. The only thing that keeps me going is her.
Day 7. A Sunday. The shop is closed and Adam is just working on cleaning and fixing up a few things behind the counter.
I don't get paid enough for this. Sorry, we're closed.
Really?
Yeah, we are. Oh, it's you.
That was so typical of you.
What?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay. Well, you kind of need to leave. We really are closed.
Listen, I have sat here for 6 days and watched you people tear each other apart. Maybe not to the point of breaking, but close. For some of you, it was a matter of self-destruction. You sit and watch the girl of your dreams walk by almost every day, and what do? Nothing. Every day, I see hope leaving your face as she goes on with her life and you struggle with yours, knowing that you would never collide. The problem with that is, it's your fault. Now, don't think I'm crazy because I'm pointing the blame. Just understand, by taking 20 steps, your problem could have been solved weeks ago. You could be walking on the street with her, but instead you're stuck cleaning up on a Sunday, hoping to catch a glimpse of her through smudgy glass. For others, it was a matter of preserving those around them. I see Mary every day walking with Connie and holding her hand as she goes through life. I'm the only one who sees that Mary has taken on too big of a burden to carry. Because she carries Connie, she ends up pulling herself down. And what's the use of having 2 people in a hole and nobody left to get them out? I will admit that Mary seems to be the most put together, but even she becomes intertwined in the web that created so many problems for all of you. Now, as for our beloved Connie, the one who covered herself in alligator skin in order to protect herself from real troubles, she has to find herself before she ever wants to build a relationship with Clarence. Because that's the way family works. You can't build something together without first having a base plan. Besides, a bottle of vodka will help you. I've watched her walk in every day as her frown lines become more prominent and her hands more shaky. But once again, the only thing standing in her way is herself and a glass of whiskey. Clarence, however, is the most innocent seeming of you all, and the one that I tend to pick on the most. This is because every day he allows himself to be walked on and spoken over. It took him long enough to finally realize that in order to have a future, he has to make those to the present. And that includes standing up for himself and having the drive to take action and create his own happiness. I bet you now realize that the only person I haven't covered is myself. I bet you see me walking in every day and watch everything unfold. I bet you think I'm just some beat up dude with no life or real meaning. However, I can tell you this. You won't see me again. I've decided that after much observation and frustration that this place will not miss me. I've decided that I will no longer be a hypocrite to the lives of those around me, and I will follow my own advice and be an active part of my happiness. It's been fun, and I thank you greatly for teaching me more than college ever had. I think I'll end on this. You must know when to walk into something and fight for it, but you must also know when to walk away and let it fight for itself. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that girl of yours should be walking in about 10 minutes. That gives you plenty of time to go get ready while I finish scrubbing down these tables.
I don't know what to say. I don't even know your name. I never thought I would say this, but thank you for everything. You're right. And I could never have seen that before. I'm going to go get her.
Adam takes off his apron and takes the shop keys out of his pocket and hands them to Ohm.
Here, the keys. Lock up once I'm gone. I trust you. I cannot thank you enough. One last thing. Who are you?
Fern. Omniscient Fern, but you can call me Ohm.
Adam finally leaves, and Ohm is the last on stage fixing up the coffee house while the lights slowly go down to blackout.
This is a Veterans Day poem by M.T. White. How do you thank someone that you've never met? How do you convince them that you'll never forget? How do you show respect to those whose lives were lost? How can you ever repay such a terrible cost? How can you honor the effort, pain, and fear? How will you celebrate Veterans Day this year? Thank you.
Thank you all so much for attending. Thank you to all of our veterans, past and present, who have served our country. This is a great night to celebrate theater and the ability to have our own unique voices heard. And we are able to have events like this thanks to our veterans. The theater at the Imperial Center has some wonderful things coming up that I want to remind you about. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, the musical, is happening very soon. That's December the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. You can visit imperialcenter.org for your tickets. Also, if you liked the stories that you heard this evening and you want to be brave and take a chance, submit your work. We would love to read your words, to act out your words on this stage. You can email me at robert.goodson@rockymountnc.gov. We will have more events with our playwriting series. Next, in January, we'll have our full-length play, and that submission is due by the 19th of December. Also coming up, we'll have theater for young audiences, opportunities for our K-12 students to submit work as well, and then also a Playwrights Choice that will take place live at Lorema's Coffee House. On behalf of myself and all of the actors here and all the playwrights who took a chance and submitted their work, thank you so much for supporting tonight's Playwrights Festival. Thank you and have a good night. Hope to see you soon.